Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Creative Hands by Shay. So in today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to make a simple, easy do-rag. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you will love this tutorial and you will be able to make one of your own. So if you love what you see and other tutorials on my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. And guys, I noticed that a lot of you are watching but not subscribing. Guys, please, I am asking you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button so that this channel can grow. Also like the videos so that YouTube can push my videos. So I will be listing in the description box all the materials that you will need to make this do-rag. You don't need a lot of yarn. Make sure that you have a skein at least having 200 yards on there, or 300 yards. That should be able to make this do-rag and leave back some. So I will be using a 6.0 millimeter crochet hook. You can use like a 6.5 or even a size 7 hook, or size 5.75 or size 5.5, but I will be using a size 6. So if you, the bigger hook you use, the wider your work will be, and it will work up even faster because you will reach your desired width if you use a bigger hook. But I would recommend using a size 6.0 millimeter crochet hook, as that will give you a nicer look to your do-rag. So guys, let's jump in. So guys, to begin, I have my 6.0 millimeter crochet hook, and this is my yarn that I am using. So you can use solid color or multicolor. So now you are going to make a slip knot to begin. So you will do it like this. This is how I make my slip knot. So if you have your own way of making your slip knot, you can go ahead and do so. So once you have make your slip knot, make sure that your hook is sliding through just like this, and we are going to chain 75. So depending on how long you want your do-rag to be, that's the amount of chains that you will chain. So you can either do 65, 75, 85. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to chain 75, and once I am at my 75, I'll meet back with you. Also, when you're making your chains, make them a little bit loose so that we will be working, so that we can work here into the back here. So I like to work into the back so that it gives a better look once you're done. So you can go ahead and make your do your regular chaining of your chains, and you can work into the front part here, but I think it looks nicer when you work in the back. So I'm going to continue doing this. Once I am at my 75 chains, I will meet back with you. Guys, now I have come to the end of making my 75 chains. Now I'm going to do the measurement so you can see. So from this end all the way down to here. So I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm not gonna stretch the yarn. I'm gonna hold it into place. And there, so this is measuring 21 inches in length. So that is a good length. So again, if you want yours to be longer, you can go ahead and make it longer. So now you are going to turn your work, and you are going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th chain you are going to yarn over, and you're going to make a double crochet. So remember, we're working into the back bumps, and this is going to count like as a double crochet plus a chain 1 there. Now you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip 1, and into the next stitch you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next, make a double crochet. You're going to repeat this all the way until you get to the end, and once you get to the end, I will meet back with you. So chain 1, skip 1, go into the next, make a double crochet. So I'll see you at the end. So guys, and now I have come to the end here, and I have 2 stitches here remaining. I already chained my 1. Now I'm going to yarn over, skip 1, go into the last stitch, and make my double crochet. Now we have completed our first row. Now you are going to go ahead and chain up 4. So now you can do your chains a little bit tighter. And this chain 4 is going to count as your first double crochet and a chain 1. So you're going to turn your work, yarn over, and where you have your double crochet here, you're going to go into that stitch on top and you're going to make a double crochet, chain 1, going to the next double crochet on top of that double crochet, and you're going to make a double crochet. And this is how you're going to repeat this all the way till you get to the end. Once you get to the end, you will chain up 4 and you will just repeat the same thing. So I'm going to continue doing this until I get to the end, and then I'll meet you back there. So guys, and now I have come to the end, and you can see we have our 4 chains here. So this is gonna be our chain 1 chain there. So you're gonna yarn over, skip that chain, and on top of the next chain you are going to make your double crochet to finish off. And there it is. So this is our double crochet now. Now you are, sorry, I didn't chain my 1, sorry. Let me just chain 1 and go in and make my double crochet, and that completes your row. Now you're going to chain up 4 again, 1 2 3 4. Remember, chain 4 counts as your first double crochet and a chain 1 space, and you're just going to repeat this until you get to 11, sorry, you're going to repeat this until you get to 22 rows. So we're going to do 22 rows of just making our double crochets, chaining 1 on top of each double crochet. So there. So we're going to do 22 rows of this. So once I get to my 22 rows, you're just repeating the same exact thing over and over. And once I get there, I'll meet back with you, and then I'll show you what to do next. So guys, and now I have come to the end, and I'm just going to place my last double crochet, and I have a total of 22 rows, and this is what it looks like so far. So moving on, we are now going to work on the strops. So chain up 4 as before. So 1 2 3 and 4. Turn your work, and you are gonna work into your first double crochet there, and you are gonna do a total of 19 double crochets. So you're gonna, from here to wherever it stops at 19, you're gonna work until you get to 19. Once you're there, I'll meet back with you. So just repeat this all the way until you get to 19, and I'll meet you there. So guys, and now I have come to my 19th double crochet here. So actually counting from this double crochet, that is the chain up 4 that we did, it's going to be a total of 20. So now you are going to work on the length of the strap. So you're going to chain 74. So make 74 chains, and then after your 74, then you're going to chain 5. So 74 plus 5 you're going to chain. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll see you at the end of my, so guys, now I have come to my 74 chains. Now I'm going to chain 5 more. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now you're going to count 1 2 3 4 5, and into the 6th chain, which is here, we are going to yarn over, and we're going to place our first double crochet there. Chain 1, skip 1, going to the next, and make your double crochet. So this time we're not working into the back loops, we're just working into the front part here. So skip 1, going to the next, and make your double crochet. So just as we did when we were just starting out, we're just repeating the same thing. So I'm going to continue doing this all the way until I get back to here, and I'll meet you there. So guys, now we are back to where we stopped here. So I have 1 stitch here remaining, and then we're gonna skip that stitch, and we're gonna work into our double crochet. So working on top of your double crochet there, and now everything is aligned. Now you're just going to continue making double crochet all the way until you get to the end, and I'll meet you there. So guys, now I have come back to the end, and I have my chain one. Now I'm just going to double crochet on top of our double crochet there. So there it is. So I have my chain one here in between, so we just double crochet on top here. So now we are going to make one more row to finish off our strap to make it a bit thicker. So chain up 4 as before, turn your work, and just repeat the same exact step. Double crochet on top of double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on top of double crochet, and chain 1. So I will see you at the end. So guys, now I have come to the end, and I am just going to go ahead and make my last double crochet on top here. So skipping one, going on top of the other. Now you're going to chain 1 and fasten off. And one side is now completed. Now we're going to work on the other side. So let me see. So this is the wrong side, and I want it to be on the right side where I start. So I'm going to turn it upside down. So hope you can see that. So I'm turning it upside down from here. So this side is going to be facing this way, and then I am just going to go ahead and rejoin my yarn here. So on top of that double crochet, chain 1, give it a tie, and then you're going to chain up 1, 2. So we have a chain 1 before, so that's 1, 2, 3. Let me just rechain this. Or better yet, you can just let that get closer and then just chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to yarn over, skip this one, go on top of your double crochet and place a double crochet. Chain 1, repeat the same thing, and remember what we did when we were just starting the foundation of the other strap. We're going to work into 19 double crochet. Once we come to the end, we are going to chain 74 plus 5, so you can feel free to rewind the video to do this part if you don't remember what to do. And once you get there, so remember, chain 74 plus 5, and then into the 6th chain, that's where you will do your first double crochet. So you can rewind the video from that part if you don't remember. So I am just going to repeat the same exact thing that I did on the other side on this side, and once I get to the end, I will meet you back there. So I'll see you there, guys. So guys, now I have come to the end, and I'm just going to make my last double crochet here. I'm just going to pull up on my yarn there, and this is what it looks like so far. So there's the 2 straps, and this is the top here, and this is the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we are going to work some single crochets all the way around. So we're going to work from here, come down here, come all the way across here, come across this strap, come back up and all the way, and come back here and finish off here. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1. And because I want the single crochets to be on the right side, that's the reason why I am working it from this end. So now that we have our chain 1, we're going to go into where we have our double crochet, and we're going to place 2 single crochet there. So 1 and 2 into the next space. we're going to put 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. And because we're turning to go this way, we're just going to place 2 more, 1 and 2. And on top of this double crochet, we're just going to go there and place 1 single crochet into the middle of the square. We're going to place 1 single crochet in on top of where the double crochet is. We're just going to place a single crochet in the square, 1 single crochet. Where the double crochet is, we're going to do 1 single crochet on top, and you're just going to repeat this all the way, come down until you get to here. Once you get to here, you will place 2 single crochet. I will meet you back here and I'll show you how to do this part. So guys, and now I have come to the inner part there, so right here. So what we're gonna do now is we are just gonna go over where we have our double crochet that is laying flat and place 2 single crochet there. And then you're gonna skip this one and go over into our chain 1 space here, and we're just gonna place 1 single crochet on top of our double crochet, 1 single crochet in the chain 1 space, 1 single crochet on top of a double crochet, 1 single crochet. Repeat that all the way until you get to the end. Once you place your last single crochet here, you will just place 2 more here, and then on top of the double crochet you will just repeat the same thing by placing 1 single crochet here, 1 here, 1 on top. So you're just going to basically repeat the same thing all the way around until you get back to the all the way around until you get back to here. Well, technically until you get back to this side. So you're just working all the way, come up here to this drop, come back down, come back, and then go up, and then all the way until you get to the end of the first drop that we were working on here. So you're gonna finish off here, so I'll meet you there. So just repeat this all the way around. So guys, now I have come to the end. I'm just gonna place my last single crochet here, and I'm gonna fasten off. I'm gonna get my darning needle and weave in our tail end, or my tail end. So we're gonna go into both loops here, pull through, and then in the back loop on the other side. And there it is. Just gonna go ahead and weave in the remainder tail end. And then you're just going to go ahead and fasten off. Okay, so this is what our work looks like now on the, let me see, this is the wrong side, this is the right side. Okay, so this is the right side, this is what our work looks like now. So what we're going to do now is we are going to fold the top here on the right side, and we are going to reattach our yarn, and you can use a smaller hook to sew this part, or you can use the same. Let me just check first. Okay, so I have a size 4 here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go in to the stitch here into the extreme corner, chain 1, and give it a tie. Okay, so now that we have done so, we're gonna go ahead and slip stitch into each of the stitches, so on both sides. So you're going into this stitch and the stitch on the other side and slip stitch. And you're basically going to continue doing this all the way until you get to the end here. So if you want to use a stitch marker to hold this part in place, you can go ahead and do so. So I'm going to continue doing this, slip stitching until I get to the end, and I'll meet you there. So guys, now I have come to my last stitch, and instead of doing a slip stitch, I'm just going to do a single crochet to finish off here. And then I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. And this is what it looks like on the right side, so you can just go ahead and open the stitch properly. So there, that is what it looks like at the top. So you are going to go ahead and weave in your tail ends. So I had worked over the other ones, so I'm just going to weave in this one, and then I'll meet back with you. So guys, this is the ended look of our durag or head wrap, whatever you want to call it. This is what it looks like so far, and I'm just going to do the measurement. So the finished measurement will be, let me just see here. So measuring from the top all the way down to the bottom, it is measuring 19 inches, and if I should stretch it a little bit, it's going to go about 20 inches. So for the strap, that is measured. I'll just try to do this real straight. Let me try to do just one strap, please. Come on, work with me. Okay, so this is measuring 32 inches there. So that's how long the strap is coming from the top. So this is stretchable, so you don't have to worry about it. It can be wrapped around your head. So guys, I hope that you were able to make one of these on your own and in whatever color that you want to make it in. So thank you again for watching this tutorial. I hope that you were able to complete yours. And also go ahead and like this video, guys, and share it with your friends or whomever that you want to share it with. And also, most importantly, again, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, guys, bye.